Alright, let me give you guys a little rundown of my operation. So this is my home, very small property, and I still make it work. So, single car garage. This is where I do my oil changes, blade sharpening, any bit of maintenance on equipment. This car can come out, we'll jack it up. I got all the tools to do whatever maintenance I need. So, all here where it's plowed, this used to be all topsoil. I ripped that all up with an excavator and put down asphalt grindings, tamped it down. Usually I have a second truck right here, but that's at the mechanic shop. It's an F-150. I put an enclosed trailer on it every single day, and it goes out to do either maintenance or construction. This is my second truck, the powerhouse of the business. I have it running right now to warm up. It's going to the mechanic to get its yellow sticker soon. But this also hauls an enclosed trailer. So those two enclosed trailers and the two trucks that I have here go out every single day. Let's move on. Alright, so nothing special. It's full of snow right now. Let's go take a peek inside the enclosed trailer. This is a 16-foot enclosed trailer. I just got it like 2 years ago. Let me see if I can get some light in here. Where's my phone? Where did I put my phone? Okay, well, you can barely see. Anyway, so we got racks on the walls, wheelbarrow tools, all kinds of stuff. 16-foot trailer. Got a little shelf here with some extra storage. That's pretty much it. Okay, let's go take a look. Close that up. My second enclosed trailer is my 14-foot enclosed trailer. Same concept. This one goes out either to cut grass every day or to do construction jobs. You get a little bit of light in here, barely any. So we got the shelves and then some hangers, and no tools in here because they're all stored away nice and neat. Let's go see where I store them. Close that up. Turn that off. Okay. A little bit of extra storage, wheelbarrows, ladders, just miscellaneous stuff, a dolly, hoses. Okay. That's where all the fun tools are. Just give me a second here. Let me see. Okay. Am I still... So this is the backyard. The bylaw in King City is that if you have trucks and trailers, they should be in your backyard. So I've got 1, 2, and 3 trailers all in the backyard. So it works out pretty well. I'm not breaking any bylaws, but as you can see, it is a residential property. Nice deck. This is our living quarters, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 raised vegetable gardens. Obviously, they're underneath the snow. So I like to design the property so it's multi-use, so I can still entertain guests and still run my business out of this property. Okay, so I'm just taking a little gander around just to show you the space, and then I'm going to show you all the tools. So I have a shed that was existing here when we moved in many years ago. It's a little bit decayed, but still does the job. I use this shed for packing miscellaneous things. So right now I got chicken food in there, but basically all of my liquids, oils, random stuff like that, that's what I use this for. Storage. I got some tires, just random stuff. That's it. Okay, nothing special. This is not really you know, part of the business that is totally used all the time. This shed, I mean. Okay, like I said, it's mixed use. So you know, we got the harvester here, the rainwater harvester, composter, and some chickens. And it's very cold for these guys, I think, so they're all hanging out in there. Yeah, I don't want to bother them, but I got 6 chickens. They do their thing. Okay, some more storage. The Primo mats, my cold plunge Primo mats, like 250 bucks a piece. You put those underneath your machine. I got all kinds of plywood there. Well, fire pit, bench, greenhouse, some Armstrong maples. So we got to make it look nice and also functional. Moving on, the tractor. So this tractor goes out to pretty much most of our construction jobs. It's really the powerhouse, second powerhouse of the business. Does a lot of work for us. So this guy is very useful. And then here's my other storage, my 14-foot dump trailer. I got all my lawn mowing equipment. This is a blower. It's like a leaf blower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of those cargo carriers on this grandstand, put that on top, then strap it, and I just saved myself $4,000 on a blower on wheels. So that's pretty funny. I'm going to do that, take a video of that. Tamper for compaction. I got the two 32-inch grandstands with a 52-inch grandstand. I'm gonna buy the mulch bucket. If you know a little bit about these machines, you can put a big mulch bucket on it. I'm gonna do that. I've got 4 push mowers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 rototillers, and then I was just saying, showing you all the equipment here. And then I've got this dump trailer, which is full of tarps, because let's say we're doing a construction job and we're on somebody's property that's got a bunch of new interlocking or concrete, and we got to run wheelbarrows to get a bunch of soil in their backyard. You want to put the tarps down so you don't leave any tire marks or any imprints on their new asphalt and stuff, or not asphalt, their new concrete or interlock. So I'm going to park this away and go get my truck from the mechanic and swap with that one. So thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed oh wait, what am I saying? Okay, so here's the last element of my business. This is this kit. Let's see if I can open it. Ah, jeez. Alright, thanks. Alright, so here we go. Chainsaws, hedge clippers, shovels, spades, pitchforks, everything I need. Trimmers, blowers, gas cans, pickaxes, blower, Milwaukee pack out, all kinds of shelving here, workbench, tool box, and that's it. So every day we show up, take what we need from here, load up our enclosed trailers and go to work. That's it. That's it. So this setup here, you know, I'm just, you know, a setup like this, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. I spent $2,000 on this box, and I spent $1,000 on this tent. And look how much storage I got. And prior to installing these two, I used to use the 2 enclosed trailers for storage. So all this equipment used to be in the enclosed trailers during winter time, but now I wanted them empty in case I got to use them for work. So they're both empty, and I wanted to basically get all my equipment out in the open so I could see, oh, you know, I've got 9 trimmers. This one doesn't work. That one needs to be repaired. At least I know I see my inventory nice and neat in front of me, instead of, you know, 1 trimmer and 1 enclosed trailer, 1 in a truck, 1 in the garage. I didn't like that. So this is my new system. So I'm really looking forward to implementing this spring, because I hadn't had this all nice and organized yet. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Close the shop. Just like this. Nice and simple. Alright. I mean, these are all temporary things, right? I'm making this work for now. Obviously, we want to get a big fancy shop with all the bells and whistles and air compressors in the wall and the winter heating and the summer air conditioning, all that fancy stuff. But for now, we gotta just make it work. Just make it work. We're still making good money with what we got, and that's all that matters. You know, I can make a good living, and so can my people. So that's it. Thanks for listening. That was actually a lot of fun. We're gonna do more of that. Hey, thanks for sticking around with me on that shop tour. I hope you found that information useful. I really enjoyed filming it. As you could see, I'm very limited on space here. It is a temporary thing until I can afford next accommodations for storage and like a yard space. But for now, I'm making it work, and I hope I inspired you or the next guy to see, hey, listen, you got to work with what you have, and you can still be profitable. Like the last 6 years, I've been doing this and slowly adding different elements and working towards, you know, retrofitting the property. And, you know, I've been profitable. I've been doing really well and supporting a couple, you know, my employees' livelihoods as well. So, you know, I'm very proud of my accomplishments and, you know, the money that I've been able to make. And so, yeah, that's why I want to document this journey and put this out there. So, yeah, the next video, or one of the next videos that I plan on putting out, is basically going to be the big one. It's going to be pulling back the curtains on the business, and I'm going to show all my overhead. I'm going to show you guys every single dollar that goes out every month. I'm going to break down all my costs, all my overhead, fixed costs for like insurance, admin, marketing, equipment, payroll, etc. So I'm going to show you guys that, and then I'm going to talk about whether or not I can afford another truck, because I want to do this the right way. I want to grow, but I don't want to grow too fast. So I actually had a third truck 2 years ago, and it was sitting a lot. It was amazing to have, believe me. To have that third truck on the road was great utility, but I couldn't afford it because it wasn't going out every single day. So I sold it, and I broke even on it. Thank goodness that somebody bought it for the exact amount that I purchased it for, and that was a clean transition for me. I didn't lose any money, but just goes to show I was too hungry, growing too fast. My facilities here on my property, I couldn't even store it. Like, I needed to do things here before I can have 3 trucks and 3 trailers. So anyways, that was something I learned pretty quickly. So this next one I want to do right. I don't want to rush into it. I want to make sure that I can get this truck out on the road at least 3 days a week, and I will. But anyways, I want to break down the costs between 2 trucks. I'm looking at an F250, very basic model, or an F550, one with a dump box on it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that and why I need both, and hopefully I can spark some dialogue between other business owners that love buying trucks, because I love looking at trucks all day long. So that'll be fun. Yeah, anyways, thanks a lot. I really enjoyed this. I'm having a lot of fun on this YouTube experience, and hopefully you find my stuff entertaining and useful and educational. And yeah, spring's right around the corner, so let's get to gardening. Thanks a lot for sticking around.